Welcome to my first product review. So I'm excited to do this one because I'm going to review my tablet, which is what I use every single day, arguably the most important thing that I have. So this is the Huion GT191 Kamvas. Kind of a mouthful, I'll put a link in the description. I've had it since last year in about October, and I've used it pretty much every day for like 5 hours. So I have a ton of experience with it, and I absolutely love it. So when I got it for $400. It's usually $500. It's still $500, I just got it on sale. And even for $500 though, I think it's completely worth it. I just absolutely love this thing. The space you have on this, like I'm talking just like how big it is. It's huge. And for me, I love that because I can really zoom into my sculpts and really get in the nitty-gritty details, and it's not uncomfortable for me at all either. I actually use my laptop, and I just use a touchscreen for that. But I have to zoom in a bunch in order to see everything just the way I like. This is great for transport, but I don't go many places. So this is perfect for me to have a nice setup and be able to see everything all at once. So I'm gonna go over everything that comes with it and how it was packaged. So it was packaged really nicely. It was pretty much indestructible. Like the box that it came in was like 5 times the size of this. There was styrofoam within styrofoam. I was really happy with it. There's nothing wrong with it when I got it. It had this film protector on it. It's pretty thick. It makes it feel like paper when you're drawing on it, which I didn't care for. I just peeled it off, and I've been using it a long time, and it hasn't scratched at all. So I recommend it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the pen. So the pen's super important, obviously, because it's what you're holding the entire time. And I found it really comfortable. I liked it. It has 2 buttons on it. I don't personally use them. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just because when I sculpt, I fidget, and I click buttons, and it's really annoying when I'm clicking buttons and stuff is happening I don't want it to. But if you're more adult than me, you could use them, and they're very functional for you. There's a little light here for the sensor of whether or not it's dying. It'll start to flash red or just glow red. And then on the back here, there's a little charger, and this is the charging cable. So the cable, I think you have to buy it from Huion if you lose it. But as far as everything else, it's pretty much standard. So this is the side that goes into the tablet, and it's just a standard USB, which goes into your laptop. Pretty standard cables, pretty beefy. I like that there was decent length on them too, so I don't have to like cram my tablet and my laptop really close together. I do that anyway though, because I put one hand on each. That's just me. HDMI cable, also really standard. If you want to replace this, there's nothing special about it. It's good build quality. That makes any sense. I've gotten HDMI cables that crap out really quick, so this is a nice one. And then the power brick. This is what goes into your your tablet, and this is what goes into the wall, obviously. Pretty standard as well. I had no problems with it. And I have gotten electronics before where it's a faulty power source. That's nice that it just worked right from the get-go. So this has over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. So that means it can detect that much range or levels of you pressing the pen to the screen, if that makes sense. So if I press really hard, it'll be a more dramatic stroke. If I press really lightly, you're gonna barely see it. I'll do a demo of that later in the video. And it works great. I've had no problems with it. Since I'm a 3D modeler, I don't really need that. Like, it's convenient, but I feel like 8,000 is probably a little excessive. I think the next step down is like 1,000 or 4,000. That'd probably be plenty. But for me, it's extra, and I appreciate it. If you're a digital painter, I bet you'd probably really want that. Otherwise, I have no complaints with it. The other thing I'm not crazy about, the screen's a little blown out. The colors aren't fantastic. Again, I'm a 3D modeler. That really doesn't matter. As long as I can see the contrast, that's all I care about. I don't really do a whole lot of poly painting in ZBrush, so it doesn't really matter for me. There are settings you can adjust on this, the brightness and contrast, and then other colors. I played around with it a lot. I actually kind of obsessed on it when I first got it because I wasn't happy with it. And I just kind of gave up because it doesn't matter and it's good enough. So that's all you need to know. It's like overall, it's like the only downside with this is I would say the screen looks a little blown out. But that's pretty normal with most tablets. I mean, when you get a screen this big, it usually doesn't look as good as your laptop or your desktop screen. That's just pretty normal. So I'm gonna go through how the stand works and then assembling all of your cables and stuff. So now I'm gonna put it together. It's pretty straightforward. I love the stand. It doesn't come assembled, but there's only 4 screws. It's really, really easy. I think if I remember right, it came with a little screwdriver too. Really quick, it took me like 2 minutes. It's really like sturdy the way it's built, which is great because this is an expensive tablet. I don't want to drop it. There's a little metal tab right here, and you just push that straight out, and then it slides. And it kind of clicks into place too, wherever you want to rest it, which is nice. So it collapses, that's what I'm looking for, really short, so it means it's a really like steep angle for your wrist when you're sculpting, or it can be all the way back and it's really flat. You're pretty much on a flat table. My only problem with this configuration is it kind of crushes the cords. Not sure what the design thought process was there. I see some people route the cords through either one of these holes. I just put it left or right. It works fine for me that way. Gonna move this up out of the way. So first things first, HDMI. There we go. USB goes into your laptop. Other end, not surprisingly, goes into the tablet. Can't see it. And you're almost pretty much set up. You're almost cord. So you have two connecting to your laptop, to your tablet, and then the last one is your power brick. So you have 3 cables total. You have your HDMI from your tablet to your laptop, and then you have the USB from your laptop to your tablet, and then finally your power cord that goes into a standard outlet. I was pretty happy with it because the power brick doesn't get super hot. I barely noticed it getting warm, which can be nice. Occasionally things start to get a little fried and I don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna demonstrate the pressure sensitivity I was talking about, and it works really well. So I'll tap really lightly to start with. So you can pretty much barely see that. You can probably hear the clicking of the pen more than hearing, that's well, the more like the tapping, the pen doesn't click. And if I press really hard now, you'll see these really clear and defined lines. So in between these 2 strokes are 8,000 different levels of it sensing what I'm doing, which is pretty nifty. So really just a huge time saver because I don't have to constantly adjust the intensity of my brush. I can just sculpt lighter or sculpt harder, which really helps for the overall feel for it. So I've been really happy with that. Again, the display is a little blown out. I don't have the best settings on there right now. I recently redid that. And then yeah, press menu right here. I can look into my settings and stuff. So right there you can see brightness, contrast, stuff like that. Pretty simple, pretty intuitive. You pretty much just plug it in and you're good to go. So thanks for watching the video. Overall, I absolutely love this. It really is. You just plug it in and it works. It comes with the CD with the driver. I would recommend using it because they update it somewhat frequently. Just Google Huion, you'll bring you to huiontablet.com and then just download the one for your model. You download it, run it, it's all good to go. That easy. So yeah, really happy with this. If you have any other questions about my experience with it, feel free to ask me. And yeah, till the next video, thanks.